How you doing, and welcome to another episode of Collecting with Rob. So today I have a package from the one and only, one of my favorite companies that I use for mystery boxes, live shows, auctions, things like that, Primetime Signatures, which is run by Charles and Creighton. This is actually from their eBay auction. So yes, they do, every few months they'll do a really big auction that's live on Facebook that's really fun and really cool, and you get some great items. But they also do, almost weekly, I believe, they do a Whatnot auction and they do an eBay auction. Their eBay page is Primetime Signatures on eBay, and I think it's on Wednesdays, no, or maybe Thursdays. I don't know the exact, I forget the exact day that they usually do it, but he usually puts a message on Facebook, and whoever's part of the group will kind of like tag everyone, and then you'll know when the auction's going on, you know, how many hours are left. He's usually got some really cool stuff. Pretty much anybody he gets on the streets, anybody he has, can be on the auction. And you can get them at pretty great prices sometimes with eBay. So definitely check it out. I was able to get two pieces that I definitely were on my radar for a while. One of them is actually interesting because I bid on it in the regular auction they had about a couple of months ago. And I missed out because it just went very, very, very high. It's a cool Funko, let's put it that way. I was able to get it at a really great price on his eBay. So sometimes check out the eBay, and you never know what you're going to get. So let's open this up and show you what we got. Again, here we go. Primetime Signatures. They got great packaging. If you're not familiar, again, you've probably seen my videos. If you haven't, of them a lot. I've bought so much. I have so much stuff from them through the years. But if you're not familiar and you want to join, it's Autograph City on Facebook. So you have to join their Facebook group, and that's where you can get into the mystery box shows and their auctions and things like that. Again, he gets people that typically don't do private signings. He can get them on the streets sometimes. He usually gets them, I believe, in New York City, the streets of New York City. He's gotten some cool stuff. He's given me some really cool stuff I've gotten from him the last couple of years, so really cool. Anyway, packaging is really cool. As you can see, they're really packaged in bubble wrap. Let's show you what we got. So let's open this first. Again, the packaging is very well, so I'm going to have to use the knife and rip this open a little bit. These type of things need to be packaged well. You'll see why. Very excited to see this piece. So this is a new thing that I'm starting to collect. You'll see. I said I didn't want to go down this rabbit hole, but with me, sometimes I get addicted to certain types of things that I'm collecting. As you can see, you've seen my collections. This is a new thing that I find cool. Alright, so it looks like he actually already has this in case for me, which I really appreciate that. I actually bought cases. I'll show you what I mean. So, recently, let's show you. Let's pick this up here. You saw my video. I said I started, recently collecting autographed baseballs of celebrities. Now, this isn't something that's, it's kind of odd, like, they're not in baseball movies, why you collect them. I think it's cool because you can collect so many and show all the different people you got, and you could start stacking them up, and it won't take up any room. So, of course, my first one was obviously my favorite actress, Haley Steinfeld. It's a Kate Bishop one. My first signed baseball, very cool. This is not from them. Of course, this is from a private signing. Although I did get, before she did a private signing, very few people even had her, and Charles was one of the original ones who got her. And he had some really cool bumblebees, and I was able to get a bumblebee thing signed from him a couple years ago, which is really, really cool. But yeah, so he definitely gets Haley sometimes too when she goes to New York or wherever he gets her. Anyway, let's show you this first. So yes, it's a baseball. It's signed by actually somebody who actually was in a baseball movie, so it makes sense, a little more sense. Christopher Lloyd, signed baseball. Angels in the Outfield he's in. So, not just Back to the Future, you got your Beckett Witness. You got, right there, Christopher Lloyd. I don't know how it's zooming, but hopefully you can see that. Really nice full signature, very cool piece, and he gave me a case, which is really cool. So yeah, Rolling's Mark of a Pro case. So yes, you definitely want to put these things in a case right away, these baseballs. You don't want to touch them with your fingers. A lot of people don't realize with baseballs, sometimes when somebody's signing, you put your fingers on the baseball and the print. Through the years, sometimes you'll actually see the fingerprints on the ball, just kind of like the oils of your hands. So that can kind of like cause a little damage to it. It happens in signings, like you can't help it when the actual professional is signing it. But yourself, you want to try to avoid touching the baseball as much as you can. If you want, use like a glove when you put it into these type of cases. Now I recommend, let me show you, I take it out, give me 1 second. I recommend UV cases, ultraviolet, just so it doesn't fade. And this is done by Ultra Pro, which does all the top loaders and things like that. I'm going to do a video in the future on how, so you see all my frame pieces, but I don't frame everything. I can't. I have hundreds and hundreds of autographs. So what I do is I put them in different things, whatever it is. If it's a ball, these type of things. If it's a photo, Itoyas, and I'll show you all the different things I use to keep my stuff protected, cards and things like that, to keep it protected and from fading and all that kind of stuff. So again, Christopher Lloyd, very cool. Let's show you the next piece that I got. So this piece is the piece that I was bidding on in the auction, and I did lose out on, but never give up. You can always get it sometime in the future. And this is only like, 2 months later, I was able to get it. One of my favorite shows growing up, as a kid, I loved this show, and it's, so the cast constantly does signings of the show. It's Boy Meets World. The thing is, the main cast member, Corey Matthews, Ben Savage, he rarely does signings. I don't know if he's done a private signing yet, but he's usually not at the cons. He doesn't do them. So you have to get him from somebody who does street graphing and things like that. So I got this nice Funko, Beckett certified, Corey Matthews, Boy Meets World. It's a cool Funko too, and look at that. He wrote character name and his actual signature. So a really great piece. If you grew up in the early 2000s, late 90s, you had to watch Boy Meets World. This is just one of the best shows back then. They don't really make shows like these anymore. These were such good shows back then. I really loved everything about the show. It was really good. And I'm glad to have this piece added to my collection. Another Funko to the collection. Now it's looking like I'm going to probably need to get the rest of the cast members to go with this. So that's cool. And then we got Christopher Lloyd on a baseball. Again, Angels in the outfield. Of course, well known mostly for Back to the Future. So great pieces. Again, from Charles and Creighton at Primetime Signatures. Check them out on Facebook, Autograph City. Again, lots more autographs coming. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you like autograph collecting and things like that. Because, there are... I'm hoping that more people get into the YouTube community and start making videos who are into autograph collecting, because there's a lot of autograph collectors out there, but unfortunately not a lot show off their stuff or show off in videos or what. And I love to see that in the community. Love to see what people have, because it's such a great hobby. It's so fun to collect, things you love in autographs. So if you like autograph collecting, that's what I strive to do with this channel, and show you what I got, and hopefully people can show what they have as well. Thank you for watching as always, and happy collecting.